GRPC, the Gun Rights Policy Conference, I think is such a perfect vehicle for encouraging people to become individually involved and individually impact their local areas because, as they say, all politics are local, all laws are made in a local place.
You're totally correct on all of that. And this year at GRPC, we're going to have a special session dealing with what's going on in state leaders and state organizations and spend a lot of time on grassroots efforts because it's getting more and more important. Our challenges really are mostly in about a dozen states where the anti-gun lobbies and politicians really control the legislative process. And in those dozen states, it gives us fits for our rights. And then, of course, I'm really concerned as these midterm elections are coming up. If the Democratic Socialists of America who control the Democratic Party now get control of the United States Senate and the House of Representatives, now our battle is back to a national one as well, which affects the rights of everybody in all 50 states. So we've got a lot of work cut out. We'll deal with the elections as well and how to get engaged and involved in those. Coming up in only a few short months away, so to speak, everything can go crazy. Like Ronald Reagan used to always say, freedom is only one generation away from extinction. In this case, it could be one election away from extinction.
Absolutely. That's actually how we begin each one of our shows is with his voice from that speech. And 10 years ago, when we started doing this show that was live radio and now a podcast, that felt important enough that that's what I wanted to lead my show with. And as you say, in just this many years, it is the next election. We end up with a Mandami in New York. We end up with Spamberger in Virginia. We end up with who knows who's going to be coming down the pike. But as you said, so much of the Democratic Party has been captured by actual socialists who really want to usher in socialism in the United States. If that doesn't mobilize us, I just don't know what does.
Well, part of that socialistic agenda is disarming the people. It's like every socialist communist country in the world, you disarm the people so they can't rebel back. They'd love to rebel tomorrow, but they've been disarmed and they can't. They don't have a way to do so. Freedom is really an important thing. Without the means to defend it, you don't have it.